Hey y'all, this is Erin, and here's level 2 Google Calendar. So, Google Calendar is the way that I organize my life. If it's not on my Google Calendar, I won't be there because I won't remember. And I know that a lot of you feel the same way. So, here's a couple of ways that you can make your life easier. Share your calendars. If you create a calendar for your class and you want to make it public so that your guardians can see it, then next to your calendar right here, you're going to click on the three dots and then you go to settings and sharing. Scroll on down until you get to access permissions for events. Um, and you're going to want to make available to the public. Now, there's the option to see only whether you're free or busy, and that's a really good one. Not for the guardian scenario, but for if you have like office hours or something, then they can't see who you're meeting with. They can't see the details. They can only see that you're going to be busy then. You have the option to share your events with your organization and to show calendar info on Google Apps. So if you do not click this, then Google Tasks won't connect with Calendar and neither will Gmail. So just leave that. If you're going to embed your calendar into a Google site or put it on your Google Classroom, then you're going to want to get your shareable link down here. Have you ever sat through a meeting and had no idea what you were supposed to be talking about or what the agenda was? I have, and it's boring and terrible. So Google Calendar has the option to add attachments, and this is in fact how my current department works. They send out the link for the agenda, and then we can all make comments and make changes before we even get there. And then it makes our discussion shorter and much more targeted. All right, so if you create a new calendar event, then you can at the bottom make an attachment or add a link. And that's going to help you give information to people who are going to attend that calendar event. You can add a location to a calendar event right here, and that can either be a Zoom link or a physical location or room number 213, whatever your location is. Then you can also add guests. So if you add guests, it will email them so that they can RSVP whether they're coming or not. And notify them if there are any changes. So if you have to change the time of a meeting, it'll email them. Make sure that you set your guest permissions correctly so that only the people you want can modify events or invite others. And if it's like a public event that you really don't want everyone to know who's there by their email address, then uncheck your See Guest list. Google Calendar also has a relatively new feature called Rooms. And in the Google admin portal, your administrator can put in rooms, like a conference room or rooms that you have available, and then you can book rooms using Google Calendar. All right, the last thing we're going to talk about is appointment slots. And appointment slots are fantastically useful if you have like things like office hours or if you're planning for parent conferences. So add an event, right, just like you normally do, and click appointment slots. And then it's going to come up like this, and you're going to want to set how long the event is. So if you have office hours from 2 to 4, then you're going to want to set it from 2 to 4. Then set your duration. So if they're half-hour meetings or 15-minute meetings or however long. And then click more options because that's going to take you to be able to repeat, right? If you have office hours Tuesday and Thursday every week, you can make it repeat. It's also going to give you that calendar's appointment page. Now with appointment slots, there's a very specific caveat. Do not invite guests to your appointment slots. Just give them the link to the calendar's appointment page. If you invite them as guests, then basically it puts it on their calendar as the entire time they're going to need to be there.